We're gonna need 2 more hairbands though. So you know the new hairbands? Stop looking so hard, Dumbo.
You just said I need to do a top.
You know the hairbands that? That's why you was up at the check because I gave you a job to do. Shame, guy.
Did you get shamed? Hang on, wait, what happened? Explain the situation.
So I got out of my chair. It's my spot where Halo.
Oh, she's coming to attack you. She's getting you.
So Mummy told me to get up and do a job, and I was already just gonna stay in my spot, and now I need to go and do another job after one. And she's like, "You got out of your space, and you didn't just decide to sit in your spot." And I was like, "You just told me to do a job." This child is relaxing now, like she's sunbathing in the sun.
Oh no!
Houston,
look, they're having a massage and everything.
Oh, nice. You know she got me to massage her legs before I came down when I put up in her cot last night.
Oh really?
She put her foot up towards me, and I started massaging her foot. She was like, enjoying it. Are you a little Miss Madam?
Your hair looks cute.
Your hair does look cute. It's done now. Look, it's long enough to go up at the top. There you go.
Ooh, cool hair.
Right, Halo, I would like you to responsibly get up. That means get up and don't moan and be a good girl, please. You're gonna take it out? Halo, don't take it out because then there's no point in doing it, is there? We're gonna go out in a sec. All right, leave it. So, Houston.
Play with my heart.
Yeah, if she doesn't want to get up, can you come and stand to the side without crying about it?
Fine.
That's nice. You're being very kind. You're a very good big sister to her, Houston. Look at Mummy. You're a very good big sister, and I appreciate how much you love your sister. We're having a minute. Sorry, we're having a moment. Just like chill a sec. You need to wait your turn. Right, let's rewind and go back again.
Rewind and come again, my
pause
friend.
and have a little patience. I was saying you're a very good big sister, and I appreciate how loving and kind you are to Halo, and how even when sometimes she takes your toys, you don't make a big fuss about it, and you say we can share, which is really nice, which is what best friends who are sisters do, isn't it?
Well done, you.
Well done.
Girl. High five for Mummy.
Good girl. High five for Halo.
Oh, I'm getting a high five from Halo.
Yes.
Yeah.
And Mummy.
Oh, and Mummy.
Don't forget Mummy. There you go.
Yeah. Cool. Oh, and again. I think she was actually trying to high five the Grimwade gang.
Yeah, I think she was. There you go. All right. Thank you, love. But she's very responsible, which is the word of the day. The word of the vlog today.
Yes.
Because I was chatting with Tim the other day. I was talking about the kids' responsibilities and things that they do and responsibilities they have. Houston, come here, please, darling. So I do need to do your hair. And I was saying, I think in this day and age, kids almost have they don't have a hard task to start off with because they're not given enough responsibility, but then they get to like 18 and they're expected to be adults, which I think is very unfair and very unrealistic. And I think the responsibility of parents, or people that are bringing children up, is to give them enough tasks that they have to have ownership over, be responsible of, in order to be able to help mature them to become adults. And it's funny, we was talking to a friend the other day who's expecting a baby, and we were basically talking about how we talk to the kids, and he was like, you guys, you don't talk to your kids like babies. You really talk to them properly. And we said, because it's funny, I think it's something my dad actually kind of mentioned to us from the start. It was like, talk to them like how you expect them to learn to talk, because you're trying to help them mature and become adults. You're not trying to bring your kids up to be kids. You're trying to bring them up to become adults. That's the aim.
And giving them examples of what to do to be an adult. Do you know what I mean?
Exactly. So if you just stand here, because Halo is like taking up with the stool. Oh no, you're just going to stand for a second. Thank you, sweetie. Listen to Mummy, because otherwise...
Yes, baby. Good girl.
Yeah, thank you. Turn around for Mummy, please. Because we need to do your hair because we're going to go out. High five for being understanding again.
Look.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
You can have the bum one with the swirls and then...
What? You're going to have the swirls?
Oh, where's the picture?
Oh, my days. Oh, here comes the smile for the swirls. Yay!
Houston, Harper, which one is it? This one?
Yeah, that one.
Oh, apparently we're going to try and do this picture.
Like Hosanna.
Oh, okay. Right, let's try.
Like
Hosanna's hair. Thank you very much. It's very curly like Hosanna's hair. So, I was saying, like, with the children, especially seeing as we've got a range of varying ages, a range of children of varying ages, they all have different levels of responsibility. From Halo, mind that she doesn't catch her fingers, please, right up to Hezekiah.
Careful, Poppet. No, let her play, but just.
She was trying to shut it like that. And I was like,
No.
Let me get your finger caught. I'm going to start crying.
can you just get me Harper, can you just get me the packet? That way we'll definitely have enough.
All of them are out.
It doesn't matter. Bring a handful then.
Thank you, sweetheart.
Put your head back for me, please, darling. So yeah, I feel like learning to give children tasks from even Houston's age is not too much to ask. So if I was to say, oh Houston, can you go upstairs and get mummy the nappies? She knows where the nappies are, she knows where the wipes are, what have you. She can go and do it responsibly. And if I say, go and do it, don't get distracted by anything else and come back. I don't think, obviously knowing my own child and how we have been bringing them up, they understand what focusing on a task means. It's not too much to ask of them. And then when it comes to children of, say, Harper's age, I expect that if Harper has to, I don't know, share something with Houston or wait a turn or clear up her place after herself or clear up her place and her siblings' places.
Guys, sorry, pause just a sec. She can have that. Houston, darling, sweetheart, you really don't need that. Can you please stand up and give her back that because she was playing with it. And I know you're good at sharing with Halo, isn't it? You're very good with sharing with your best friend. So even though you might really want it, she's going to do the 6 style in your hair. She's going to do the swirlies and the whirlies and the curly whirlies. So yeah, and you need to be standing up, otherwise it can't curly swirly whirly.
Yes.
Yeah?
Right,
so please let her have that if you could. That would be really good, darling. Go on, darling. Quickly, up you get. Thank you. Oh, see ya.
And then it's
and then you can have it. Halo, look, you can go and have that.
let's just go back a minute, please, darling.
Sorry,
there
guys.
you go.
Hey, Grimwade.
Hey, darling, you okay?
Yep.
Thank you, Harper. Was this a handful?
I couldn't find any more. That was just in the drawer, and that's the only how much I could find.
Okay, that's cool.
Really? Okay, cool. That's fine.
Is it enough?
It should be enough, yeah.
Okay.
But next time I say a handful, I say a handful is a handful. And also there is a new packet upstairs. Anyway, I have to just give that information now, otherwise I'll forget to say. So I feel like there's certain things that aren't too much to ask. If I ask Harper, do you know what? Like for example today, she's been responsible enough to be patient. And I don't think asking a 7-year-old to be patient is too much.
No, 100%.
And them understanding what patience is. She's been wanting me to do a particular hairstyle on her from the morning, and it's now the afternoon. But she's been very, very patient because there's been other things that I've had to attend to. Now I have seen other 7-year-olds who, when they want something, they want it now, and then they'll get into a mood and they'll puff and grunt. And I just think, okay, like you need to learn to be more responsible, to be more understanding with your parent, and recognise that it's not my time. Mummy said she'll do it later, and the stuff happens in life. Because also, if you train your kids in a way that they get everything that they want when they ask for it, how really? Well, let me ask you: is that how life goes, guys? It's not, is it? So you're not really teaching them well for how their futures are going to be. I'm gonna need to wet this, I think, aren't I? Yeah, but it's kind of curly though.
Shall I get a bowl?
Yeah, could you just get a little bit of water, please?
Thank you, Harper. You've been very, very helpful. Thank you, girl.
Yes, you can put your head back so you can do your hairstyle properly. And then when it comes to, this is what we're actually really discussing. The other day, Hez, could you just attend to them over there, please? The other day, I was talking to Tim because I was thinking about when I was a child and some of the things that I used to think about. And I remember being a child and definitely not having as much understanding of life as I have now. And I used to think, cool, dear, this is when I used to get asked to help out my siblings. And to me, now I think, cool, what a nasty little girl you used to be. In a second, can I used to think, cool, dear, when I have children, please.
Mummy, can you stop giving her the words, please? She knows the words, innit? What do you say? You say, can I have the water? Please. Yeah, well done you.
Alright, look at Mummy.
Oh look, you can hold that.
No, she already asked to hold it. Here you go, what'd you say?
There you go.
Good girl, you have to be very careful. Yes, darling?
Mum.
You go with Hallie.
What's up, Baba?
You don't want you looking this out of Houston's hands?
Hallie, let her be, bro. You alright, darling? Yeah, sorry.
I remember as a little girl thinking, poor dear, when I have children, I'm going to do it all myself. Sweetie, I've got enough water now, so I'm going to ask Carla to put it on the side. Thank you so much. I remember thinking, I'm not gonna ask my children to like do things. I'm just gonna do it because I would have had the kids. Like, why am I going to be asking them? To do stuff. What would you like? Some ice? Okay. Hallie Rose.
Yeah.
Could you take some ice out of that and give it to Halo, please? Not with your fingers, use a spoon. Go to Hallie, yeah? She'll give you some ice. It's coming. Halo. You need to stand up.
This is
and you need to listen.
Halo.
You would like some ice?
Come.
Up your
Sweetheart, look, come. Come with me.
Bonked your head.
Come with me. That's all right. Come.
Oh,
It's
you're okay.
You're okay.
Oh. You're melting because we've given you more attention.
Yeah.
Your ice is getting done. So when it came to me having my own children, I kind of felt a bit like sorry, look, it's half I felt a little bit like, oh, do you know what? I want to be able to just do everything, so I don't have to give them tasks. I don't want to have to, burden them with helping out the kids and da-da-da-da-da. But as I've progressed through life, coming to the situation of being a parent myself, I've recognised a couple of things. If you don't give your children these tasks, you're not helping them mature. And I feel like that's part of the reason why our kids are as mature as they are and able to kind of take care of a lot of the responsibilities that are put on them, looking after each other as siblings and stuff like that. Because I feel like they have had to learn how to be more mature through this process. So for example, Hosanna will know, okay, she's feeling upset, let me go and take and give her a bottle and all that sort of stuff, because those are things that they've had to learn throughout life. And when it comes to being a parent, now you have to, this is the bit that I'm not so good at dealing with, is like the guilt. Now, I feel like this is something that maybe a mum might take on more than a dad, because
Yes, darling.
oh, what were you saying?
Sorry to stop you, baby, but she's got her hand.
keep this for the whole time at the thing?
Yeah, you can. You can keep with that hairstyle.
You get your hair done.
Yeah, if you
me.
if you keep it nice and neat and don't play with it, okay?
Yeah.
Deal? Shake on it.
There you go.
All right, good.
Now I feel like a mum always just generally tends to take on the burden of, are the kids okay? Are they happy? Are they, are they? And
Which is necessary.
yeah,
like,
which
you
is
do want to
necessary.
care.
Of
Like,
course you want to
know what I
care, and
mean?
you want your children to. And I say more a mum because that's more of like a nurturing kind of attitude. I feel like, rather than how the father role will probably be more like, okay, I need to. How would you say, like, rather than just making sure you're okay, I need to teach you for life. I need to.
Yeah.
Make sure you're prepared
Everything's
so
a
that if
lesson.
I'm not here, you'll be able to, you'll be able to survive.
Absolutely.
So I know I can be prone to thinking, oh my gosh, are they alright? Is it too much pressure for them to, I don't know, take on the task that I'm giving them? Or have I asked them to do too many things already today? And Tim will be like, darling, one for a start, none of them are complaining. And secondly, you can't do it all yourself. Oh, Houston, I think this is working well.
It's very pretty.
Considering the style that you asked
pretty.
for. And just learning to see the bigger picture, I think, is very, very important. And knowing, okay, what is actually going to be causing the problem here? If they're having to do tasks, they're learning how to become better adults. And I just think that you have to sometimes step back and think about what is the most important thing that your children learn from doing these tasks. So if it's that today, kids, say it came to even the homeschool work and they know what they need to do, but they just need to sit down and get on with it rather than having mum and dad just sat there with them. A part of me sometimes can feel like, but it's nice for them to have us there just in case they have a problem, But really, if you're always there just in case, that's teaching them to rely on you and not have any confidence in their own knowledge. Do you know what I mean? But
Which is very important when it comes to them stepping up and doing stuff on their own.
Precisely.
Like always looking to the sidelines. Not, I know it's a football reference again, but it's that kind of thing. Like you don't need to be checking all the time. Like you need to rely on yourself sometimes.
Precisely.
Otherwise, you'll never learn independence.
Yes, and this is something that is key.
It's not we're not there. We're there if you need us. Definitely, 100.
Wow. Learning independence
is key.
is something that you really need to be able to have in order to become a well-functioning adult in the world. And I think if all that independence or that expectation of independence is launched on you once you're like 18 or 16 or whatever it might be, it will come as a huge shock if you've never been told to be kind of independent in certain things yourself. And then you won't know what to do, you won't know how to deal with it at a time when it's crucial for you to deal with it, you know what I mean? So yeah, I don't think personally that asking your children to have, thank you sweetheart, I've used it again, a certain amount of responsibility is a problem. Obviously everything within reason and you know the parameters of safety and stuff like that. Like you're not going to say, oh yeah, look after the kids this week because I'm off to work every week.
Or I'm off on holiday.
Do you know what I mean? Like you're not going to do that. But I think saying, okay, do you know what, I'm cooking dinner, can you go and safely change your siblings, get them ready for bed, all that sort of stuff. And even if you've got something that you need to get on with, whether you need to go and get yourself sorted as well, I'm going to ask you to sort out the little ones first, or I'm going to ask you to help so-and-so with their schoolwork before you finish yours, or whatever it might be. Like, I think that is an absolutely fine thing for children to learn how to deal with. Oh baby, don't turn your head because the angle's going wrong. Look back at Daddy.
Angling.
Thank you.
Angling.
As part of their maturing process to becoming an adult. Harper, where did the other elastics go?
The other elastic.
Are they on your wrist?
Yes.
Could I have them, please? I need one more to finish off Houston's hair.
Yeah.
They just disappeared.
They just
didn't
disappeared.
Thank you.
Houston's
One
got
more.
one on our wrist.
Oh, sorry. Thank you.
Ah, you had one ready for
There
us.
was one here.
Very clever.
Yes. So,
This looks so nice.
Grimwade gang, please let us know what you think about responsibilities for children, and if you think, oh no, giving kids responsibilities is too much, adults should take it all on, or whether you think, no, definitely, we agree with you. Giving kids responsibility is important to teaching them how to become well-functioning adults in life. And Houston,
You look.
your hair is done. Do you want to see it? Let me show you in my phone so you can see yourself.
Oh wow, that looks really
Do
cool.
you like it?
You're very pretty.
That's nice, isn't it? Just like the picture you asked for.
Yeah,
Lovely
baby.
princess. You look like a lovely
Yeah.
princess. Grimwade gang, please get us in the comment section below. And
Oh,
also,
you like your hairstyle.
mwah.
Saying thank you,
Lovely
mommy. That's
pumpkin.
lovely.
If you haven't subscribed to the channel already, please make sure you subscribe. Hit that like button. Turn on your notifications that you know when we upload another video.
Yeah.
And we shall catch you on the next vlog.
See you later, everyone.
Bye.